Virgo, to your beginning of July reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, Leo, Virgo, let's see exactly what's going on with you in your energy. Okay, this energy is what you're thinking and feeling. Okay. Leo, Virgo. The Empress, upside down in reverse. Okay. And let's clarify that with an Oracle card. Kind of get this feeling like you're all in, kind of like up in your head about something. Maybe overthinking a situation. Empress, please. There it is. The waiting game. Okay, waiting around. Okay. Let's go straight to the present and see what's going on. Yeah, I really get this idea that you're kind of inside your head with the Empress over here, and you're kind of waiting around for something. Something to change, something to come your way. Present, please. Heart chakra. Things you love. With the heart chakras, things you love. Opening your heart. Patience and planning. Okay, and in the near past you have solar plexus chakra, I can. Okay, and material harvest. And in the near future you have sacral chakra and obstacles and challenges. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you, Leo, Virgo. Okay, in the near past here, it says you can have your material harvest. It's like you're reaping what you've sown. You've been manifesting. You're waiting for your fruit to ripen, pretty much. Because something was overwhelming you. You felt very overwhelming. It's like this was the ending to something, and you knew it, and you were resting upon it. You had the rest and relaxation. You were having a step back, taking a break, having an ending to a situation that was overwhelming you. And you're like, I can have my material harvest. I do not need to be so overwhelmed. I have this ending, and I'm peacefully just kind of laying around, really relaxing and really reflecting about what is going on. You could even be taking a time out from a relationship with the Four of Swords over here. You're ignoring a situation as well. Maybe you're even having a little resentment towards something as well. So, but for the majority thereof, it's more just meditation, inner focus, right? But you're overwhelmed. So it's like you're finding your peaceful place. And your peaceful place, kind of ignoring the situation. Could be dealing with a King of Pentacles, or just thinking about your prosperity and the things that you are manifesting, right? Having you come in as Virgo and thinking about, well, this is what I've reaped and this is what I've sown, and I'm just waiting for my fruits of labor to come in. And I'm really waiting for them to come in. Clarifying on the King of Pentacles. High Priestess and Tower. Ooh, okay. Bailing out from the situation. Like I said, with the Four of Swords over here, it just really felt like you were going in because you felt so, overburdened. I really just feel like you had some kind of resentment going on, and you're kind of ignoring this person, whoever this person is. You could also be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, is the Tower over here, and or Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But I really do see the King of Pentacles as yourself. It's kind of like, I'm ignoring this situation. It's not going the way I want it to go. I'm just going to worry about going to work and doing myself and doing what I need to do. I'm pretty much kind of ignoring you, meditating, doing my thing, going inside as the High Priestess, waiting for the, it's almost like you're waiting for the perfect timing to bail out of this situation. Yeah, I do believe you made the Tower. I think that you were the one that put your foot down, and as you were resting, meditating, going within inside to see what's going on with the situation, I really do believe you're the one that bailed out. You were like, I'm done. I'm done. This is crumbling, it's falling, and I'm done. I do believe, though, it did shake your partner in the near past. I think it did shake them up. I think they did not see this calamity coming, and I think it really shook them, right? It shook their foundation. They thought everything was fine. Maybe they knew that there was burdens within the relationship. Maybe they knew you guys were fighting or having problems, but they never seen you actually get ready to really 100% bail out. So it pretty much shook them to the core. They thought you guys had enough love to continue this relationship. And that is just the way I see it. You just did not feel that way. You were looking out from the relationship, trying to find other things. You were looking out for your better, Three of Wands, looking out for better horizons, looking out to see something that was better for yourself. And this person was not it. So, and like I said, I really do believe this really shook them up. Okay. So now we have Gemini also on the table here, coming in. But yeah, you really knocked their boots off with that one. They, like I said, they thought this relationship was happy enough. They knew it was burdened. They knew you guys had your problems, but they did not see you doing this. Clarify on the Tower for me, please. Yeah, they thought this relationship had enough love to continue to last. Yeah, it was bad cycles. Clarify on the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify on the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, bad cycles. Could even been karmic with the Wheel of Fortune over here. Won't 100% know that unless the Devil comes out, but it definitely is bad cycles. Yeah, I just don't see happiness here. On the Wheel of Fortune, please. No Ten of Cups. You guys could have been, backsliding relationship. Definitely having no Ten of Cups over here is not achievements not fulfilled. The Hierophant upside down, backsliding relationship. For a lot of you who are married, this could have been a divorce, a separation, something like that. But definitely, yes, shook your partner. Like I said, they did not see this coming at all. Over here in the, I'm going to take these back in case I need them. In the present over here, you have the heart chakra is open with the patience and planning. So from the past, you're looking out on your horizon. You're like, I'm done with you. Everything's fine. But you are literally stuck inside your head right now. I really do think you have a little confusion. You are stuck within your head. You might be, overcomplicating a situation that's going on with you. If you guys are going through a divorce or a separation, maybe, you're overcomplicating scenarios because you're trying to figure out how to separate certain items, maybe like, who gets what, they get that, that's for some of you. Not everybody is going to have that. But otherwise, you need to also look around and, realize there's so much love to be cherished within you and so much love around you. You might be all in your head thinking, wow, I just have not found love. I was looking on the horizon for somebody else and I'm just having a rough time. Maybe opening my heart chakra to the completest, completely. Maybe my cups are just not full within myself to be able to give right now. So you're like patiently planning. I think you're just waiting for the patience to figure that out, how that's going to happen. That's for some of you. And it's because, yes, you're looking to get past the past memories of this person. You may have been with this person for a very long time. Like I said, this could have been your spouse, but definitely having the Six of Cups upside down, you are feeling very bitter. And maybe it's just that your heart is very bitter at this time. Maybe you're looking around and you cannot find another person at this time because your expectations are too high. It's almost like you're expecting someone to be at a certain level now, right? You're kind of putting them on a pedestal. Yeah, having the realizations that you just cannot find happiness at this time. You're a little bitter from this. And like I said, I think that you are looking for somebody else, but you're expecting a little too much from other people. Yeah. With the page over here, you know, you're looking for the support and service, and maybe you have other people supporting you. You know, maybe you even found someone else that supports you, but they're just not supporting you the way that you want them to support you. Like I said, you're giving too many high expectations for them, and they just cannot give that to you at this time. And it just, like, you know, it could just be a little irrational behavior. Your partner could see it as irrational behavior, or maybe for others of you, the other scenario is, you know, you're a little bitter, but your heart is open for the support, but you're acting a little, you know, irrational. Or maybe your partner's acting irrational. And maybe your ex is acting irrational with the Six of Cups over here. So take it how you see it. It's somebody is acting irrational, because irrational just keeps really popping up. I just keep thinking someone is acting irrational. They're taking this bitterness over the top. So maybe it's your ex who's taking this bitterness over the top. Maybe you have to still continue to work with them for whatever reasons, and maybe they're just being too bitter. But I also see expectations being a little high. Maybe you also thought that they wouldn't be so bitter over this. However, it could even be yourself, though, Leo, Virgo. Maybe you didn't expect to be as bitter as you are. You expected to keep your heart chakra open and loving as much as possible, but you keep finding yourself being a little more stingy, a little more bitter about this situation. And you find yourself a little irrational, and it's just because you're having a hard time reflection. And maybe it's because you're having a hard time dealing with this person. Maybe this person is not, maybe they're also irrational, and maybe they're not working and cooperating very well with you. So like I said, a lot of scenarios within this situation, since it's a general reading. I won't go through all of them because we'll be here all day, but I do really see that someone is very bitter. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, stubborn. They may even be a little untrusting, and maybe they even bailed out and left you some of the bills, right? It's like, I bailed out of this situation, you know, because I didn't want to be here anymore, but then you sent all the bills to me. Great, nice guy, right? Nice girl. Could be something like that. Otherwise, the Seven of Pentacles, really, they left you hanging with some kind of responsibility that they are not going to take on. And maybe that's why you're so bitter, is because they left you. They were stubborn. And maybe they did. Maybe they left you with something. Here it is here. They thought that you were going to, you know, support whatever it was that you were going to support, and they left you hanging high and dry. And you're like, nope. So now you have to patiently plan on how to do this, because you're like, you know, I knew we had problems over here, and now you're showing me what problems we really have, right? They're so mistrusting. But you're patiently planning to really 100%, yeah. It's almost like you can't 100% get away from this person. It's almost like you guys have loose ends that need to be tied up. That's exactly what this reading feels like. It feels like you have loose ends that need to be tied up, because there is this procrastination and this unwillingness to 100% go away. And, you know, like I said, it could be, you know, you or them, however, you know, but there is some kind of unwillingness to want to go away. Literally, I feel loose ends. So it's like you're patiently planning on how you're going to get all these loose ends tied up so that they will just completely get out. Yeah, and you can have your 10 of Cups and you can move on away from them completely. Maybe you guys even have children. Maybe that's what makes it so hard. They have to be here in support of the children for some of you. Otherwise, it could be bills or something. But yes, definitely. And that's why you're in the waiting game. That's why you're in your head so much. Yeah, you're just waiting for the perfect timing to completely move away from this person. This person, you just need to really get away from this person. Just, seriously. The perfect timing is when the loose ends are tied up. You're like, goodbye, so long. And like I said, if you have children, it's going to make it harder. And if you have smaller children, it's going to be harder for you to travel away. Okay, because even though you have the perfect timing to completely, like, goodbye, it won't 100% ever be goodbye, right? Because of the children, you'll always have that one thread. But I feel like this isn't just one piece of thread of a child. I think this is something else as well. I think it's loose ends, more than one. Okay. And it almost makes me feel like with the Eight of Cups, like you're even trying to run away. You're just trying to run away. Get out of here. Okay, so yeah, and over here in the near future, you have the sacral chakra, which is I want the obstacles and challenges. That I want obstacles and challenges is like, I want these obstacles and challenges out of here. Get them out. I want to take control. I want the Magician. I want to be able to manifest. I want to be able to take the action to get out of the Ten of Swords. I don't want to put up with this anymore. Yes, with the Five of Pentacles, I have had enough. I am determined to walk away from this. I want to neglect this. Literally, you want to neglect this whole situation because you're tired of it. You want to ignore it, let it go, and just keep walking. And it's almost, it's almost to the point where you're like Five of Pentacles. You're like, the more we're together, the more you keep hurting me. I already bailed out, but you just keep, it's almost like they keep coming back. Okay? They might even be coming back to offer you things. And you're like, I need to move forward with the Chariot. So you're going inside, and I feel like it's because the obstacles and challenges, I almost feel like they're offering you obstacles and challenges. Like you're trying to get away from it, but the more they keep coming toward you, the more obstacles and challenges they have. Like it's almost like they have a backpack full of obstacles and challenges that you're supposed to go through, and whether it's paperwork or whatever, right? But it's like, can you stop giving me your obstacles and challenges? I don't want your backpack full of crap. Okay, because it's all it is. And you're juggling this all the time. It feels like you're always juggling their crap. So it's like you're trying to get away from over here. And it's like, I feel like you have this great escape. Like, I need to escape. Yeah, I need to escape. Like we had, for a lot of you, yeah, there was a divorce. We had a divorce and, it is over. And you could have been dealing with a Scorpio or a Libra. But yeah, it's like, I have the great escape. We're divorced. Leave me alone. Why can't you leave me alone? I don't want your backpack of crap. Yeah, it's like they keep coming back at you. Even though you had a divorce, separation, the truth is, with the Justice card, right? The truth is, this is over. This is dead. Okay, and our relationship no longer serves any of us. Like I said, unless you have children, it's the only options that you have, right? With the Seven of Cups is, like I said, it's almost like they're carrying a backpack of options and all these things that they're like, well, we need to do this and we need to do that and we need to do this. And you're like, no. And it's almost like they're trying to fight with you still in the near future. Why won't you leave me alone? And yeah, definitely, Seven of Swords. I've been waiting for that because I've been hearing that the whole this whole time. Ever since I seen that Eight of Cups of Escape, I've just been waiting for that card to come up. Like, where is the Seven of Swords? Where's the Great Escape? You know, because I see why you're in your head. You're like, oh my God. It's like I married, you know, it's like I'm getting out of a nightmare. So yeah, and I see the Great Escape. You're like, you know, this is going to be my greatest escape ever once all of this stuff is over with. Yeah. Because it just feels like it just keeps coming and coming and coming. And it almost makes me feel like, I don't know, somebody's going to have to write that down or not. But do they like to put you in emotional distress? Because, you know, I have the Queen of Cups upside down. Do they like to see you in emotional distress? Is that where they feel that maybe you're weak? Are they weakening you? Thinking they're weakening you? Trying to weaken you? But you're like, you know, I don't want to be an emotional mess anymore. I am so done with this. But in the near future, you will have the action that you can take, and you will have better days, though, Leo, Virgo. You will have your better days. You will get your Ace of Wands. Yeah, you've been wishing for this day for a long time to come. Since the past to the present to the near future, you're so ready for all of those things to go away. And then you can finally get the healing that you really need. Because yes, this is definitely the challenge, one of the challenges of your life. But you will succeed out of this with the Ace of Cups. Okay? And you will find your calmness and your security. Okay? And when I say security, it doesn't mean prosperity security, because you may already have that. I mean the security within your emotions, within knowing what you're doing. Right? Just the security of knowing all of this is over, the drama is over, and I can finally live, you know. Maybe it's just live again, right? Not so much even live happy, but just like live again. I can take a breather. I can feel like the Empress right side up, right? Okay, so it just really feels like this person is just a mess. Okay, just a mess. And like I said, this could be cross-watcher as well, so it could be vice versa. For some of you out there, it could be the Leo Virgo who is doing this, and you know, no matter what, the Empress upside down, they're still a mess inside their head though, right? Because no matter what, this energy is still theirs. Okay, you can't take that away from them. That is Leo Virgo's energy. Okay, so, okay. So within this relationship issue that you're having, let your friends help you. Ask and accept support from others. Maybe they can help you. Maybe instead of you having to actually have contact with this person, maybe you can have a friend play owl, right? You know, have them, you know, maybe they will actually do that, right? Some friends are like that. Some friends will play owl. They will help you out. Finances and career, I'm sorry. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, so it could have something to do with that as well. And I feel that's what a lot of this is. I feel that a lot of this back and forth and all this stuff is you didn't pay this and you need to do that and you have this and you don't have that. And I do really believe this has a lot to do with finances, homes, assets, things like that. For the majority of it, it doesn't have to be everybody, okay? Because this is, like I said, a general reading, so take it how it resonates. Everybody's story is going to be a little different. Okay, so forgiving is learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. And on this ex-partner, how do they feel? How does this person feel? Codependency is there. Soulmate. And anything else? New love. Hey, did you guys know that your partner might have a new love? That they have romantic feelings and chemistry for someone else? That's, yeah. And yeah, because this is coming out on them. your partner might have, they thought of you as a soulmate and they were a little codependent on you, but on themselves, they have new love, romantic feelings, and chemistry for another person. Just in case you guys don't know, okay? And that's coming out on them, and however it resonates. Okay. Okay, so, and let's see what the angels have to say. There's something better. Forgiveness, remain positive. The angel said there is something better out there for you, Leo, Virgo, and forgiveness, forgiving, and learning. It's a part of learning life. This is a part of a learning cycle. Forgive and move forward and remain positive within your life, because it'll be over soon. Okay, just, yeah, situation will improve. At the bottom of the deck. That was at the bottom. And yeah, the situation will improve. You just have to give it time. I think the whole thing is that you just have to get through all the strings that are attached to be able, once they're all done, cut away, knitted, whatever they do, then it's going to be, it'll all get better. Okay? So that was a reading for you, Leo, Virgo. And until next time, peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.